Welcome to the 2020 New Testament Challenge. It's Monday, and today we're in Matthew chapter 24. In this chapter, Jesus is talking about the end of all things. And he says at the end of chapter 24 that he is coming again. Reminded me of a story of a young pastor who was in seminary. He was in preaching class, and the professor in that class told all of his students that what they needed to do was preach without notes. Well, how do you do that? One of the students asked. He said, if you ever think that you're going to forget what you're about to say, you go back and repeat what you just said, and that will jog your memory so you know what to do going forward. Well, this young pastor said, I'm going to give that a try. So he went to his first church, and he was talking about the coming of Jesus. And so he said to the congregation, "Behold, I come quickly." And his mind went blank. He thought, what am I doing? Oh, I know. So he repeated his last thing that he said, but a little more force. He said, "Behold, I come quickly." Nothing. He couldn't remember a thing. So he thought, I know what I'll do. I'll take a few steps back and get a running start. So he took a few steps back and he ran up to the pulpit and he said, "Behold, I come quickly." He slipped and he fell right down the stairs into the lap of a little old lady in the front row. He looked up at her and he said, "Oh, please forgive me. I'm sorry." And she said, "You told me 3 times you were coming. I should have been ready." Well, that's what Jesus is saying here at the end of chapter 24, that we need to be ready. Jesus said in verse 42 that you do not know the hour or the day when the Lord will come. He said in verse 44, be ready because you do not know when the Son of Man will come. Verse 50, the Master will come at a day and an hour when you do not expect him. We need to be expecting Jesus. We need to be looking for his return. In Acts chapter 1, the angel said to the disciples, this same Jesus that you saw ascend will return the same way. He's coming again on the clouds. One day, we don't know when, but he's coming again. Wouldn't it be awful to be involved in something that we know was wrong when Jesus came? Or to be part of a conversation that we knew we shouldn't be a part of, and then Jesus came. I know that I want to be ready. I know you do as well. So our attitude and our actions should be with an expectation of his return. Thank you for joining the 2020 New Testament Challenge. Let's all be ready.